Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Friday to you all. Can you believe it? This is the second to last Friday in November. Next Friday will be Black Friday, and yeah, who knows, we'll probably all be spending half of the money that we saved for Christmas next week. But welcome guys, we got through the week. We are going to get into our football savings today. And I have this wonderful scratch off challenge that I think we'll get started with. We usually save with this a little bit later on in the book, but I figured, we use it for a thumbnail and we will start right here for our savings. So I think we're just going to scratch off one this week. I'm going to try to make this last a little bit. So I think we'll do one scratch off. So let's come over here on this side, right here at the bottom. All right, we have a 2. That's not very much, but I said we're only scratching one, so I have to control myself. Let's go ahead and roll a D6 dice. That's numbers 1 through 3, and we're going to see how much we are saving for our roll and save portion, and we are saving 3. So we'll put $5 into this today. So guys, do you have any plans for the weekend? I know it is inching closer and closer to December 1st. And let me see if I can find a little bit of a better 5 to put in here since it's going to be in here for a while. I like to have the nice money and I'll take everything else back to the bank. All right, let's get to our roll, or our scratch and save in here and see how much we have in here so far. We have $10, $15, $17, and $19 in our scratch and save. So that's pretty good. So yeah, as we get closer to December, that's just the closer we are to starting a whole new year and hopefully, new beginnings for all of us. So, all right, let's get into our next challenge. This one comes to us from Mary Loves Country Living. It says, are you ready for some football? And what we've been doing is one helmet per week. So we're going to go ahead and do another $3 helmet. And, yeah, we're just going to save $3 a week in this challenge until the end of the challenge itself. It's not going to take us up to the end of the season, but it will be able to at least save with it over the next 4 weeks. And it's just extra savings that I plan on putting towards Josh's birthday. It's not much. It's like only $30, but every bit counts. You have to remember every bit counts. So let's see what's in here. Okay, we have 10, 15, and we're going to add 3 more. Let's add 3 in prop, because what I've been doing is not putting any money in envelopes until I reach up the $5 threshold. So it just keeps me from having to have a whole bunch of ones and only using the ones when I need to. All right, so we did our scratch and save already. So let's go ahead and pull our roll and save out. This is from Craft and Budget with On. We are using a little Steelers girl to save with, and we are on our D6 line. So let's go ahead and get a D6 dice out of here. I was unprepared. Okay, here's one right here. And let's roll that down and see what we get. All right, can you guys see that? We got a 1. And I'm not going to complain, because usually if I re-roll, I'll get something even higher. So let's see what we have in here. Ooh, where's my roll and save money? Oh, it's right here. Duh. So we have 10, 15, 17, 18, and now $19 in our roll and save. Because I have a feeling when we get to this last row, we're rolling a D10. That's when we really will put some serious money in this challenge. So we'll take our little $1 for today. All right, let's get to our select and save. It's another one from Mary Loves Country Living. And she made this for me and sent it to me in Happy Mail. This is a Happy Thanksgiving Steelers challenge. So we're going to go ahead and take care of our next 3 icons. We're saving $1. I think is it $1 a piece or $2 a piece? Maybe it's $2 a piece. Let me see how much is in here. Okay, I think it's $2. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 9, 12, 15. This is 24. Okay, so maybe it is $1 a piece. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. What is going on here? Did I take all the money out? I did. So wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's perfect. So we're adding $6 into this today. I don't know why I had such a hard time figuring that out, but I surely did. So that's going to bring us up to 30. So let's go ahead and get a 10. And then we're going to put these 2 in props back. Now we have 30 in real dollars in this envelope. So this will save us $36 by the time we're all done with it next week. Okay, took me a minute to figure out what the heck I did with that. So next we are going to get into our mini savings challenges. Let's go ahead and get those out. And we'll get those spread out. We don't need our vacuum for right now. We'll get that spread out so you guys can see everything that's going on. Challenges 1 through 6, and I don't have my clips, so we're just going to start with challenge number 1. All right, so I do have $60 in prop 1s right here that we are going to divvy up between these 6 challenges. We're going to go ahead and take our 2d6 dice that are numbers 1 through 3, and it tells us how many bills to put down on each challenge. And we're going to make the yellow one first, even though we're just rolling doubles of numbers now. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you know, I have definitely noticed that my children have gotten to the point where they are old enough, or you know, so I shouldn't say so old because they're not that old, but old where, you know how when they were young, they would have like a Christmas list for you back in July. Well, those days are pretty much over. And now I feel like I know they don't need anything, but it's just hard for them to kind of figure out what they want for Christmas. So I know my oldest said she wants a bed, so we will get her a brand new bed. And my youngest really hasn't come up with anything yet. So, and I don't think they really realize that. They're like, oh, well, Christmas is a month away. Yeah, but I don't want to be last minute shopping. So you better come up with something pretty quick. And, you know, I can't, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't want to be in the position of trying to figure out what they want. I mean, they're old enough to tell me what they want. So hopefully they'll come up with something soon because December is approaching. And if they need something to be ordered, and this is getting the last one. If they need something to be ordered, I need to order it soon. Everything doesn't come overnight. Everything's not Amazon level. And even Amazon around that time of year, y'all know how it is. It gets delayed. So, I don't know. I just want to kind of get the ball rolling. I haven't bought one thing for Christmas yet. Not one. And I know there's people in this community. I don't feel pressured. But I know there's people in the community who have already started are well into their Christmas shopping. And not I, Popeye. So, hopefully that will be getting started here soon. Okay, challenge number 1 is from Craft and Budget with On. She's always in number 1's envelope. And I just want to let you know, I've said it several times in these videos, these dashboards are from Party Paper Plannery. These are free on Letty's Ko-Fi, so please go check out her channel and you'll be able to access her Ko-Fi from there. Okay, so this is Craft and Budget On. We're using a little Cardinals girl to save with. These are $1 a piece because we are trying to get through the whole football, all the football teams within this season. So we need $10 to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So she was definitely probably the big winner for this week. $13 in one challenge is a lot. So let's go ahead and get our real cash and finish this off with $12 in savings. So what we'll do is we are going to put the next $3 into the next challenge. I didn't pull any paper clips out of here. So let me get rid of my big ones and pull some of these because I think we might finish some today. I don't know if we're going to finish that many, but I think we just might. So number 1, the new number 1 is going to be the team Jets, the New York Jets. And so we're putting $3 into this today. So let's go ahead. And I didn't mark off my footballs. I'm just going to put X's on them just to show that we did finish that savings challenge for $12. Okay, so we're going to put 3 hearts down on this. Perfect. And we'll take our 3 and prop and slide it right into the envelope. And that's how we do that. Okay, so that's number 1. Let's see what number 2 received today and who it's from. It is from Alexis over at Dine Outlaw Games and Budgets. Doesn't seem like she needed much to finish. These are $1 a piece. We only needed 3, and she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go ahead and take the 3 out that we need. And let's go ahead and mark off our last 3 boxes. And this should be 20, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is correct. I'm just going to set that there. What am I trying to say? I will go through and sort that cash later. So $20. Thank you so much, Alexis, for helping me save that. So our new number 2, we're going to get started with. And this is from Party Planner Papery, Letty herself. Each icon is going to be $1. And today we are putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some fine tip markers. We will use, I don't know, something kind of bright. So these are going to each be $1. And we are putting 7 in here today. So let's go ahead and mark these off with a little heart. And that'll be 5. And then 2 megaphones would make 7. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a real 5, because that's what we do. And we have 5, 6, and 7 in that challenge now. Okay, that was number 2. And number 3, we have from... This is from Budgeting with Chris, football season, and each is $1. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why my money's facing all different ways. 5, 6, and 7. So $7. We can't quite finish this one, but we will mark off 7 spots. And we only need $2 more to finish this. So let's see. This is an $18 savings challenge. So let's do like that. There's our 18. We'll put all this back and grab a real 10. So 10, 15, 17, and 18. All right, moving on to challenge number 4. And it comes to us from... Oh, this is mine. We only needed $6 more. These are $2 a piece. This is free on my Ko-Fi, so you can go pick that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should be 6. Okay, let's put that back. Grab a 6 in real money. And let's go ahead and mark off our final bows at $2 a piece. I really enjoyed making these challenges. Represent my boys who, you know. So one week they're going good, the next week they're going bad. Then they might have a couple bad weeks in a row, and then another good week. It's a complete roller coaster with the Steelers, I tell ya. Okay, so we have, let's go ahead and put this one back for a real one. And I'm guessing this is supposed to save $32. So let's see what we have. We have 20, 5, 31, and 2. So that's correct. All right. The next one, going in number 4, is also a savings challenge from me. It says Steelers Girl Since Forever, because where's the lie? And we're going to put $4 into this today. Let's go ahead and mark off 4 of these challenges. So 1, 2, icons, I should say, 3 and 4. Oh, that was wrong. These are $2 a piece. So I honestly owe this. I owe this double. So let me put a note on here because I don't want to cheat. Let me write a little note. I'm just going to put do not count because apparently I'm just overzealous in my Xing off of icons. I do that a lot. So we're just going to put we're going to put it over those 2 and hopefully I remember next week when I go to pull this out what that means. Well, there's only going to be $4 in there. So, I mean, it should be pretty easy to, delineate what's going on there. Okay, moving along. Accidents happen. Number 5 is from Homemaking with Heather. Look at this cute challenge. It's Love Football, and it's going to save us $42 because they're $2 a piece. Pam, don't screw this up. All right, today is received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Not much we can do with the extra $1, But let's just go ahead and fill in some of these. We need, no, we can't do 5. 5 would be 10. Is that right? Can we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, because there's 1 rollover. All right, let's get a real 10. And we are just going to mark off just like this. I'll come back later and color this in off camera. But this will at least let me know how many we've saved so far. That's 4, and here's 5 for 10. Okay, perfect. We finished the top lines. We only have 2 more lines to go. So there is $14 in this challenge so far out of 42. All right, let's put this extra dollar in number 6. Since we couldn't do anything with it in 5. Oh, let's see if we can do anything with this. This is from Greta at Agape Book Club. We are making each one of these $5 a piece. And today we're putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Look how perfect that was. So now we can go ahead and color in 2 more jerseys. So what I'm going to do is just outline it, and then I will also color that in off camera. And we have 3 out of the 6 colored in. Let me grab, because these are $5 a piece. Let's grab this pink one and color that in. I think a lot of my big markers I need to start pitching because they don't really have much juice left in them. Sorry for the squealing. All right, let's put this back. We're going to grab a real 10 and put that in there with our real 5. And now we have $15 in this savings challenge. Perfect. So we will see how much this gets next week for savings. All right, guys. So that is going to take care of our football challenges for today. Let's move this out the way and see what we saved today. So we have my challenge for 32, from Dying All Games and Budgets for 20, and then from Craft and Budget with On for 12. So awesome savings today. All going to go into our high yield savings and start getting that beefed up in that Ally account with all those different buckets. Been having fun transferring money and putting things where they need to be in there. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'll see you tomorrow in our monthly savings challenges for November. And then Sunday we will continue on with our Saving with the Cozy season box challenge creators. All right, guys, I love you and see you later. Bye.